And so you're panicking. Because it's social media. Anybody can do a video now. Anybody. Haven't you seen people posting videos of their dogs online? And you see the dog barking, woof, 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 woof. So when you pick up the phone, you go to Instagram or you go to Facebook or whatever place that people go to, and you see a dog barking. Then you start crying. Oh, look at this dog. Oh, the dog is barking. Oh, he's going to bite me. Oh, a dog that is on social media, on Instagram. You start crying. I asked them, who gave you the quick notice? After that filthy rag gave their quick notice in the north, what happened? You people, you are now living as slaves in a place you call your own country. Every idiot who talks to you people, you start panicking everywhere. Panic. Everywhere, that nonsense. Look, even some grown-up people are sharing the video. Hey, shame on all of you. An idiot that cannot come out on the streets of London. Totally. He doesn't come out. Struggling to parent. And you're busy, panicking in Lagos. Oh dear me. If it is a funny fire that issued the threat, I can understand. If it's OPC that issued the threat, maybe I can even begin to understand. Any inconsequential buffoon can do a video and all of you start jumping up and down. That is why when they burn the churches in the north, nothing happens. Because you don't retaliate. When they kill you in the north, nothing happens. You don't retaliate. For those that they killed at Lekki Toll Gate, they must pay for it too. They must pay for it. I know that it's not in my place that people have their traditional way of doing things and their sensibilities. As long as Nigeria exists, every politician in Nigeria is a fair game. It doesn't matter where those who are holding them to account come from. If you claim because a politician is from Taraba, only Taraba people or maybe Fulani can hold them to account, then you divide Nigeria. If you say because a politician is from Okigwe, only Igbo people can hold that person to account, then there should be no Nigeria. Stop being a hypocrite. Nigeria, our nation. Oh, but meanwhile, Nnamdi Kanu has no business discussing what is happening in Lagos. This your black people. Black, and this your G. Black. You know, when you meet a very stupid, the worst people you can meet in life is a stupid black person. Man, very stupid. They don't reason very well. Very foolish. You have now forgotten those that died. You have now forgotten that somebody took away the cameras from the toll gate. You've forgotten that somebody switched off the light. You've forgotten that somebody gave the order to open fire on unarmed protesters. All of you have forgotten because you are black people. You are wicked. You have no empathy. That is why when you are elected into office, you steal everything. All the budget meant for road construction, for pipeline water, you steal everything. Because you are cold and you're heartless. That is why when you go out on the street to protest, you see people who are suffering the way you are suffering and you destroy their businesses. You are not a human being. The same thing that blacks do in America. When they are protesting, they turn it into a riot. You don't know that when you start from protest and you turn it into a riot, the whole thing loses its meaning. What I said was, if you're protesting and you're fired at by the police, look for the police and kill them. Destroy the police stations. Which some people have been doing and doing very well. Not to be going looking for ATM as if you go to rob a bank, if you break into a bank, they have a vault. You cannot get into it. You cannot break into the vault of a bank. It's not possible. Or some of you that broke into some banks, all you saw was teller receipt. And now, I told you that you have so many enemies, but because you don't reason, because you do not reason, you don't factor all this in, because you have so many enemies. Once we are protesting for those that died at Lekki Toll Gate and you abandon it, you guys start looking for a bank to rob or somebody's legitimate business that doesn't belong to a politician to go and loot. The world media will leave those that died at Lekki Toll Gate and focus on the riots that is going on. And that time, you lose the momentum. And that is what they want you to do. And we know that some of the destruction of the properties are being carried out by thugs belonging to politicians. We know that very well. That is why tomorrow, men will not come out tomorrow, but IPOB and every person will come out. Tomorrow, we are going to do cleanup tomorrow. Starting from Enugu. Because the land belongs to us. It doesn't belong to the governor. It doesn't belong to the deputy governor. It doesn't belong to members of the House of Reps. It belongs to all of us. Enugu is ours. It should be cleaned. The same thing is going to happen in Lagos. People are going to clean everywhere that you messed up. Go and clean them up. Clean them up. Tomorrow. After clean up, then we do protest in one place. If we are meeting at Opera Square, we meet at Opera Square to do protest. We are meeting at Ekweme Square, the same thing. We are going to meet maybe at even Lekki Toll Gate, we meet. And in Abuja, the same. After clean up, there is going to be, I wouldn't use the word nation, God forbid. Zoo is not a nation. There is going to be clean up tomorrow all across Nigeria. Clean up all the mess that was made on the streets. Tomorrow it's going to be cleaned up. Tomorrow is not going to stop us from protesting. It won't stop us from hunting down corrupt politicians. It won't stop us from fighting the police or the army when they come against us. But we must behave like human beings. For Christ's sake. Tomorrow, clean up everywhere tomorrow. I don't care. In Ibadan, in Akure, everywhere. Enugu, Owerri, Onitsha, Oka. Tomorrow is clean up. Tomorrow is clean up. Aba, now we have an opportunity to clean Aba very, very well. I want every truck to be commandeered. We are going to pay for it. Every tipper. Stop showing me pictures of Aba is dirty. Aba is dirty. Tomorrow we are going to clean it. So everybody will come out tomorrow. Tomorrow is clean up. Everywhere we are going to clean tomorrow. We'll clean it. It's not going to stop us from protesting. And then from tomorrow again, may God help you if we catch you looting anybody's business. I say may God help you. We will catch you. You will be tortured until you give us the name of the person that sent you. If we catch you going close to a bank again, now imagine people are injured. They were calling, send money. People are injured. Okay, money was sent to them. When you go to ATM it's been vandalized. It's not working, and people are dying in the hospital. Typical black people who do not. I warned you, don't touch the banks. And you went and you destroyed the street lights in Enugu. What for? Street lights, why? What for? What did the street lights do to you? People that killed you at Lekki Toll Gate were those we asked you to go after. If you storm palliatives, all well and good, I don't mind. And then you leave it and you do other things. Then have you not seen the media coverage? Those of you from the south, why can't you reason? When we break into a palliative warehouse, they call us bandits. When it happens in Jaws, because it's being done by Fulani Janjaweed that took over Jaws from Biron people, they said angry citizens. Some of you, don't you see the headlines? Or you don't reason? You don't reason? The same thing you're doing in the south, you're being criminalized. You do it in the north and you're a good citizen. The same way that IPOB that is not armed and not doing anything is called a terrorist group. And the Fulani bandits, headsmen, Al-Qaeda and the Maghreb, everything that the Fulanis are doing, that is fine. Don't you reason? Don't you reason, I ask of you. The protest will continue. The protest will continue. And our Yoruba brethren should take over the hunting of Tinubu. And I'm sure they will deal with him. I am sure they will deal with him. But I want to warn everybody that Biafrans were killed at Lekki Toll Gate. So Yorubas must hold Tinubu to account. If you cannot hold Tinubu to account, then something will happen. Because Biafrans were killed, and we cannot let go. We can't. Anybody who kills a Biafran is going to go down from tomorrow onwards. And if you kill a Biafran in Kanu or whatever, whoever sent those on the Majiri will hunt you down and will kill you from tomorrow. Mad people everywhere. Ndiara. The protests must continue. But the protests must be peaceful. Why? Until they come against us. Nobody is now talking about the fact that it was the government that sent their thugs. It was the government that allowed the protest to descend into chaos because they were ferrying their thugs to go and attack the protesters. But because they have bought over the media will never mention it. They would rather blame IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. That is the way they are. Who were the people ferrying thugs to go and attack protesters? These are the things that some of you ought to know. This one Nigeria is a lie. Even the person telling you about one Nigeria is lying to you. One Nigeria. Oh, so if there is a place called, I don't believe in Nigeria anyway, there is a place called Nigeria. So why is it that somebody from Calabar cannot protest in Lagos? You ask them to go back to Calabar to go and protest in Calabar. But you are in one country, in one Nigeria. Do you see the stupidity of your hypocrisy? These are the things that I looked at for years and I said that Nigeria is not workable. I hate hypocrites. Black people are you. I hate hypocrites. All of you are hypocrites. All of you. Tomorrow we'll continue the protest. We're going to do clean up first. Tomorrow morning, as early as 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning, everybody's an order. Everybody's out across Biafra land, in Calabar, in Uyo, in Kotabene. We are all going to do clean up tomorrow. Clean up everywhere tomorrow. Clean up, I mean proper clean. And when you're coming, bring your brush, bring your broom, bring wherever there is damage, people are going to fix it. All those banks that were vandalized, carpenters are going to board it up. All the glasses broken, they'll board it up. Everybody must give something. Not all the time you expect. Tomorrow you're going to give something tomorrow that's going to clean up everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And volunteers, our men will not come out tomorrow. Because if they come out now, all attention will be on them. Everything we are doing about NSAS, people may forget it. You know how the zoo is. They are very jittery when it comes to Biafra. So we must be careful. And again, if after 60 years there is still what I call the preponderance of ethnic politics in Nigeria, it is now the duty of everybody to take care of their own corrupt politicians, and they're everywhere. And we are not going to stop pursuing them. Well, let me tell you what happens. When you pursue politicians, corrupt ones in the zoo, they pick up their phone and they call their thugs and they say, start trouble. Can you, oh dear me. Let me tell you something about our people that makes me sick. And why white people will continue to rule over black people for the foreseeable future. Do you know that the same police that set up checkpoints in our land, the same police that have been killing us and torturing us, the same police that they will arrest you for no reason and ask you to bail yourself with money, do you know that some boys, young men, were hired to go and protect the police in our land? And they are Biafrans, so they were hired to go and protect the police that has been torturing them and killing them. I can't believe that some people actually stood up and said we are going to defend SARS or Kuzu. The same person complaining a few days ago that what SARS did to my brother, what SARS did to me. Yesterday, they were in front of SARS saying we are guarding this place. We don't want anything to happen to it. that is the reason why sometimes when I look at black people, I wonder who made them. Who made them? But that is by the way. Everybody take care of your corrupt politicians. But if in the course of this, let me say it again, so they understand. I don't care where it is. If during this very protest, that people are killed in any part of that damnable zoological report, that animal, that jungle, and the Biafrans are involved, then it becomes the business of IPOB. I'm warning everybody. I am warning everybody, if during the course of this very effort, Biafrans are killed anywhere, it becomes our business. So put all that your ethnic mumbo jumbo, that your ethnicity crap, just swallow the nonsense, because you can't do nothing. Can't do anything. What can you do? Nothing. All you can is to go, maybe you go somewhere and start threatening. He was in Kaduna, he was in Zaria, he was in this. Oh, my business is dying. The people are crying. Oh, my business. Because of your business, I should be a slave in Nigeria. Because you're in Sokoto. You have business in Sokoto. Because of that, I should be a slave forever. Go to Google and Google it. Jewish genocide. Jewish genocide around the world. You will see that the Jews, they started killing them since 16-something. Until in 1948, even when David Ben-Gurion was trying to establish the state of Israel with Golda Meir, with Isaac Shamir, Isaac Rabin, all the rest of them, there were people say, oh, don't do it, oh, I'm a Jew, I'm living in Yemen, don't do it, oh, you're putting my life at risk. So because your business is at risk, one person, an entire nation should not exist.
If you not exist, he's a stupid man.
If you want to relocate back home, you come back home. All these stupid blackmail all the time. Oh, please, tell him the channel to stop, please tell him to stop. Our life is in danger. You are also endangering the existence of Biafra. You are also, by what you're doing and saying, endangering the whole of our land, because the Fulani Janjaweed are in our forests. They are now coming out to fight us. We must make up our mind as a people exactly what we want. But I'm just telling you right now, we are going to take care of our own politicians. Others should do the same as well. Before they accuse us of 1966 coup. You know, these people, they are very, very terrible. People abandoned this very revolution and started looking for food. Then how are we going to be victorious? So for us to fail, all the politicians will need to do is not to go and hire thugs. There's no need for it. What they need to do is just to cook rice and beans and with stew. Maybe fried chicken. Or maybe contract any of those caterers to cook rice, salad, and then beans with stew. Stew, red stew, good one, with dry meat, fried, and line it on the road. If we say now we are marching to Asorok in Abuja, from what I have seen so far, and they cook good jollof rice that is very good, and line on the road leading to Asorok, we will not get there. People will leave where we are going and start grabbing a plate of food and start dragging it. Not only will they drag a plate of food, they want to send one back to the house for tomorrow. And you are a revolutionary. And you are fighting to better society. What is the difference between you and those idiots with the Awada in Senate? There's no difference. Just that you are poor and they are living on stolen money, so they see themselves as rich. If they cook rice, if they had wanted to end the protest, from what I have seen, all they need to do is bring out all those toilets and be cooking it for them every day. They will be eating and call musicians to be playing, and everything will be forgotten. Everything will be forgotten. Fulani is messing with all of you. One Nigeria, the way they mess with that idiot called Wike. Wike will never travel abroad again, and he knows it. He knows it very, very well. And very soon, he will pay a very heavy price. Some idiots, some janjaweed with fake name, or should I say some companies abroad with fake accounts on Facebook have started writing. Let us meet at the border of Imo State. But before, Wike was in Imo State. People without brain. These are the things that you need to know. These are the things that you ought to know. You don't abandon the revolution and start looking for rice, looking for goat, and looking for cartons of Indomie. It tells the world that you are not serious. And when they look at it in America, they will say the typical blacks. That is what blacks do in America. A protest will start now. Justice for George Floyd. Or is it Floyd George? I don't know. I keep mixing it up all the time. From there, they start entering into Walmart to go and break it. They start looking for coat. They start looking for shoes. And the whites will just be there look and laughing. After stealing all those things, they go back and they replace them. And you go back to your ghetto. You go back to your stupid life and your perennial unending complaint about how bad life is for black people. Do you think we are going to tolerate that nonsense? Is that what you think? Do you seriously think we are going to sit by and tolerate that nonsense? Tomorrow there's going to be clean up everywhere tomorrow. Serious about we are going to clean about up tomorrow. If need be, we are going to dredge all those places where there is waterlogged, all those roads. We are going to commandeer our tippers to go and bring sand and stone to fill them. We are going to clean. When I mean clean, I mean proper clean. Not just to sweep in front of your house. We are going to tidy up everywhere. After that, then we'll continue protesting. For your information. Then let us catch you going near a bank or going near somebody's property or going near somebody's business. God will punish you, idiots. You have forgotten the revolution that we are doing and you're chasing food, chasing bank, looking for money. Is it not the same thing politicians are doing in Abuja that you want to do? Is it not the same thing, chasing money, budget, stealing and looting? You complain that they're looting the treasury, looting the money, but you want to go and loot the bank. Idiots everywhere. These huge black people that cannot reason very well. Our people living outside Biafra land in the core north, I want to warn you, no matter what you say, no matter what you write, if you feel you are not safe in the north, come back home. Your stay in the north cannot stop the coming of Biafra. So if they threaten you that if they do anything in the east, we are going to kill you in the north, and you start writing and jumping up and down, you're wasting your time. You cannot stop the coming of Biafra. Do you understand me? You can't stop it. Oh. Nobody can. Nobody can. So I'm just warning you so that you all know what to do. All this nonsense about jumping up and down all the time. Oh, they're doing this to us. They're doing that. Especially those in Lagos. I was ashamed of myself. Yesterday. Ashamed of some people. You saw something. Any goat, any cow can be on Facebook and talk whatever rubbish they want. People without any following on the ground. Nobody knows who they are. And you're sharing and you're jumping and you're panicking. Idiots, you're panicking. Oh, every little thing you panic. And you allowed their stupid narrative. It's an ethnic affair to get into you. That is why I said, for this protest to work, people need to assume the mentality of IPOB. If you're not in the mind frame of the indigenous people of Biafra, this protest will fail. It will fail. If you don't have the mindset, if your brain, if you're not mentally tough, it will fail. They will you think they're going to keep quiet? Tinubu has stolen so much money, it's untrue. You think he's going to keep quiet? He will call one white man working for BBC or Times News and say, write for me, I will give you £1 million. They will write. White people are also corrupt. They will write for him. Every race is corrupt. But the thing with black people is that we are stupid on top of the corruption. We add stupidity on top of it. So you don't know. I said before they are going to come after you. So you didn't hear it. They will send their talks. And I told everything I told you. I said, look at the Daily Trust of yesterday, where the pig in the creek is talking that the life of Biafran Muslims are in danger. Can you believe that? And they think if they say it, we will back down. We will stop. They went to Wike. Because I used to praise the fool, they went to him. And he was yapping rubbish. Cameroon pepper will put in his eyes. I'm telling you the truth. His eyes will be clear. And because of what we did, and I want our media to note what I'm saying this very morning, no Nigerian politician will ever travel abroad. I don't give a damn who you are. If you now come from Sokoto royal family, that's your business. And I'm sure that those of them when we hold them now abroad, so those of them, our life is in danger. My chemist is about to be burned down. No, I mean, if you cannot stand the heat, get it from the kitchen. If you are in the north and you feel that because you're there, we are not going to do everything we can to free long-suffering masses, then you are deluded. You are deluded. Oh, he's not speaking for us. So he said that you are drunk, as if all this your hyperventilation is going to stop me. Is it going to stop us? All this my life is in danger. I'm in Kanu. Is it going to stop us? Is it going to stop us? So because you are in Kanu, Mietiala should take over Ebonyi State. Is that what you think? So if we chase Mietiala out of our forest, you're telling me that your chemist and your spare parts business is in trouble. You built hotel in Jalingo. Because of that, because of your hotel in Jalingo, I should allow Mietiala to take over Ebonyi State? Is that seriously? Is that what you think? I never knew that some people can be this stupid. Come back home. From tomorrow, we are going to clean our streets. If we catch you tomorrow vandalizing anywhere, the news will forget what we are doing. They'll start acting about you. And from tomorrow, let us hear that anyway, let me not go too far. I don't want to reveal it. So wait until then. The Jews did the same nonsense for 2,000 years until Hitler slaughtered them. I'm in Vienna. I'm in Luxembourg. Don't do anything. Don't talk. Don't speak. Don't do. Those in Warsaw get to say to hell with all of you. Might as well fight and die like men. The first shots against the mighty Third Reich army, the Nazi army of Hitler. Oh, don't do anything. Do you know that Jews in America hired? No, they didn't actually hire. They bought weapons. Let me tell you a story. Some of you are talking, you're not united. You need to be united. You're talking nonsense. Do you know Israel, this powerful God, this powerful, well-endowed nation on this earth, the state of Israel? Do you know that when they were fighting for the state of Israel, that Golda Meir went to America, went to New York to go and ask them to give her money to buy weapons to defeat the Arabs that were coming to annihilate them? Do you know that some Jews in America did not contribute any money? Now listen, of course, Golda Meir, I think she raised about $5 million from there and then went to Hungary to go and buy weapons. Now listen very good, because some of you don't read history. Go and read the book Leon Orsis and Exodus. It's all there. Something I read.
No, that guy doesn't work quiet. No, that person knows stuff. But I will tell anything. Anything is easy. Because I know anything about it.
Are you not insane? From today, I want our media to please capture this. From today, no politician from Nigeria will travel abroad. I don't give a damn if you're from Kanuri. I don't care if you're from Borno. I don't care if you're from Sokoto. I don't give a damn who you are or how many terrorists you control. If you come abroad, you'll be disgraced. No more abroad for any of them. If you're a senator, stay in Nigeria. All of you are now going to die of all those diseases. You know your stomach is always big. You are dying already. You can no longer travel abroad. All of you. Of course, you don't have any president. I won't say president. I don't want to promote Aisha's boyfriend by calling that idiot a president. All of you, from the mask wearer, none of you can go abroad again. And let me warn now so you understand. And when I finish this program, Ikechukwu, make sure it is cut into bits for our people in the north. Because you are in the north, in Kanu, if I catch any Kanu senator or House of Reps who is corrupt abroad, not corrupt, or any of them abroad, they are finished. Before I say, you want to start another genocide? You know, they are so foolish, panicking for no reason, idiots. Making calls. Every politician from Nigeria, it is a warning to them today, from your president to the House of Assembly member. None of you should be seen abroad. If we find you abroad, you are finished. Stay in Nigeria until you meet the demands of the protesters. You see those NSAS, all those things, exit 23. You must meet all of them. If you want to try us, you try. And you see what will happen to you. I don't care where you come from. All of you ethnic idiots, prepare now to be writing on Facebook and shouting as usual. No politician, because of what we did. Because of what we did, no politician from Nigeria can travel abroad again. None of you can. None of you can travel abroad again. I said none of you is allowed to travel abroad again. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. Have that in your stupid silly minds. You are no longer allowed to travel abroad. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? If you don't understand it, then that is your business. None of you from today is allowed to travel abroad. None of you. No politician from Nigeria from today. What is today's date? 25th of October. Now prepare your people at home, because I'm sure you're going to tell them, he's our man. He's from our place. From today onwards, no politician from CNN, they will report also. I'm telling you the truth. That thing they are afraid of, that the world is not going to see. After all, they are all fantastically corrupt. And the white people will support you to deal with any corrupt politician. From today, because of the idiocy of Wike, no politician, we are going to make sure that our people at the airport, everywhere around the world, that you are placed on alert. Anytime you see a politician somewhere, raise alarm. Go on social media, raise alarm. Let us find the idiot. All of them. They talk less of saying I'm going for medical treatment. Check about work. No more medical treatment abroad for Nigeria. Stop talking and start doing something. All you do is say, oh, we want this. Why should they go abroad? It's not good now. Why are they going abroad now? Oh, it's not good though. It's not good though. Or every time you're talking. What we do is to enforce. It's called enforcement.
We won't go talk now.
From today, the 25th of October 2020, no politician from Nigeria is allowed to travel abroad. That is number one. It doesn't matter what it's for. That's number one. Number two, no Nigerian politician will travel abroad for medical treatment. For medical treatment. No, it will not happen. Number three, from today, those of them that their children are studying abroad, efforts are now going to be made to bring them back to Nigeria to finish their education in Nigeria. Those three things we are going to implement. And then CNN will then begin to discuss Nigeria very well. And also BBC. Because because of what we get, because we can open this dirty mouth to pronounce my name. No politician from Nigeria from today. Now what we are going to do now is to circulate all their pictures all over the world. All over everybody from social media, you must have their pictures of all the governors, all the senators, everybody who is working in the kitchen cabinet inside Asrock. All their pictures should be everywhere. They can no longer travel abroad, they are banned. I said every politician. Each and every one of them. You are banned. It doesn't matter if you, and when I mean banning all of them, everybody is banned. I don't care if you are ex-president Jonathan, I don't care if you are Obasanjo, all of you are banned from traveling abroad. Stay in your beautiful Nigeria. Don't travel abroad anymore. Stay there. Number two, no foreign medical trips anymore. You are all going to now stay in Nigeria and go to loot in Ghana. Go there and take treatment. No more problem. Because if we catch you in any hospital abroad, that gift you take it, you put it off your body. You know how serious we are. And your children begin to prepare your children to return. That's you're going to have to prepare your children to return to Nigeria to finish their education. No more overseas education for your children. They are now going to study in Nigeria. Since you don't want this very protest to take place peacefully in Nigeria, we hit your assets abroad. As simple as that. All your children are going to come back to finish the education in Nigeria. They love Nigeria because one day they're going to take over from you. Is that not correct? Let them come back to Nigeria to finish the education. No more medical trips abroad. And none of you should. Anyway, there is no need to talk too much. When the time comes, you will see. You will see. You'll be running from there to post like a rabbit. I can tell you that. Then on the streets of Europe and of America, to see you on the streets. Your shame will not be good. I don't care who you are. Once you are a politician, do not travel abroad. Find out about it, and you are finished. For your information, you think I'm joking? This is a revolution. It is going to be a peaceful revolution. Properties belonging to individuals cannot be destroyed unless you are a criminal politician, like Tinubu. Unless you are a criminal. Because even in Biafra land, we're not going to allow it. There's distortion there. Nobody's asking. Of course, I am so annoyed and angry with the idiots. That meant destroying. Are you foolish? Anybody caught breaking a bank from tomorrow or vandalizing people's private properties, you will not come out of it alive. I can assure you. Tomorrow we are coming out to clean the streets and tidy everywhere up, and the protests will continue. Any security agency or any unit finishing off. I am finishing off the fire at the protesters. But the governor of the state, your house will go down. So those of you who are going to come on social media to talk rubbish, prepare yourselves. If you kill any protester, the governor of that very state, all your houses, all your hotels will go down. That's how I show you. Now, but if you do not fire at the protesters and allow the protest to proceed, any damage caused will bear the consequences. Do you understand me? If by tomorrow or next tomorrow or the day after, people come out to protest and nobody fires a shot at them and anything is damaged, do you understand me now? But if you send your dogs to come and cause damage so that maybe we can pay for it, then they too will guide you. Do you understand me? Keep the army away from protesters. Keep the police away from them. People will police themselves. And people will continue to protest until all the demands are met. So keep your army in check. Do not allow them to come out to spoil everything for everybody. And if we catch you destroying properties or vandalizing anything, you are finished. You are finished. So before, if you are planning to come out tomorrow to vandalize people's properties, tell your mom, your dad, and your relatives that you may not come back alive. Warn them that you may not come back alive. The protests will continue right across Nigeria, but it's going to be peaceful. If people gather in Abuja and the government sends their thugs to go and attack them, we will resume attacks on every federal government property. Some of you have forgotten what happened. You have forgotten why the order was given to attack federal government installations. Because the federal government of Nigeria were ferrying and importing thugs to go and attack peaceful protesters. All we did was to write on social media and nothing happened. Now, if you bring out your thugs to attack protesters, every federal government structure around them will go up in flames. If you want peace, we conduct peaceful protests. You want war, we give it to you. You're not the ones now begging, saying, oh, please stop, please stop. Talking to people that we respect, to talk to us, to try and take things easy. That we can protest, but please, there should be no vandalism and no destruction. And we said yes. You know our people before they said they don't listen.